Alright guys, welcome back. I'm up at the haunt again. More Transworld work stuff. First thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to mold this guy. So I've already kind of prepped it. I've got our buckets ready. I've put our Vaseline on our eyes. I'm going to start throwing plaster on this guy. Get him molded up so we can get this mask done. Alright, our mold is done. It is drying right now, so I'm going to let that dry for a few hours before I try and flip it over, because even once it's kind of dry on the outside, it's still kind of moist on the inside, and if I try to scrape out any clay or shit, I'm worried I'll damage it because it's not kind of completely strong yet. So while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna blood and wrap up the rest of these jumpsuits so we can be fucking done with jumpsuits and never work on jumpsuits ever again until we run out and then I have to do them again. After that's done, we're going to move on to the tailcoats, the undershirts. Our tank tops came in today, so I'm going to put someone on hitting those with our tea. I'll probably start cooking some right now, so it's going, and we can kind of multitask. So here we go. Hi guys, welcome back. New day up here at the haunt. So today is Friday. Tomorrow we open up our Valentine's show, which is Love Hurts 2 prom night. So today we're up here kind of wrapping up everything, making sure we're ready to go for tomorrow. Let me show you what I've been working on all fucking day. So I've been making this all day. I'm about halfway. It's been like 2 hours I've been working on this, but once I kind of figured it out, it started rolling pretty quickly. Eric's here now, so I have some help. I'm gonna have him take over on this because my fingers hurt, and I'm gonna hang up some more stuff for tomorrow, some more of our decorations to make it feel more like a high school. Yeah, here we go. Alright guys, so here is our prom backdrop for our photo booth. Very cool. It actually came out even cooler than I was expecting, so that's done. And now we're in here hanging up some streamers and some stuff in here. We made our prom king and queen like a bunch of posters, and what we did was we made them like old horror movie characters. So we have like Chuck and Tiff or Fred and Nancy, so stuff like that. I think we've got The Shining, Child's Play, that one is Mike and Lori from Halloween, Hannah and Clarence from the Silence of the Lambs, and Carrie.
Is that too low?
And Tommy, yes, that's way too low. And Fred and Nancy, so yeah. And then outside, which I don't have a key to open up our queue line room, so I can't hang this stuff up right now. But I'll be hanging it up later tonight when my dad's here.
Over there.
And we're hanging a disco ball, more of that stuff, and then we have a big banner that says Hills Hollow High School Prom 1985. So someone's calling me. All right guys, so we've got all our crap up in the front hall up here. Streamers are all hung. It's a mess in here, but it's supposed to look like that. We're now on to cleanup. So we're cleaning up whole haunt. That room is already cleaned up. Just our ladder needs to be moved and our trash can, obviously. So now we're gonna move on to this. We've already kind of swept, but we got to clean up our air hoses. Our PEX pipe needs to go. We've got some extension cords and stuff. We're just gonna move room to room, clean it up. Here we go. All right, guys. So a bit of progress. We've got from here all the way up to our pharmacy cleaned out. I've got a small pile of props over here in the rules room I had to clean up. I just came and I put up this coat rack thing for our remote control flashlights, so that we've got them all kind of up here. Yeah, and if you guys have a blackout haunt and you're interested in these, they will be available at the Transworld booth. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that fucking makes them. Since Gantum stopped making them, no one else has this product. So you guys are interested, it's a great way to run a blackout or a darkness haunted house because you can control when they shut off. It's great. Alright, I'm sorry it's dark, but so haunt is clean. It's like 99% actually, but we also cleaned the costume room up because it's just been a mess from us working in there and whatever. But we're gonna go grab our tank tops. They are in some tea, and then we're gonna head home and do some work at the house for signage and stuff for trade show. All right, here we go. All right, guys, it's now the day of for opening night of Love Hurts 2 prom night. We're up here kind of prepping everything. We got a few things left. We had some stuff fly off of the roof of our ticket booth because it's so fucking windy. So we're working on fixing that. Got everything cleaned up, just running kind of the last pre-check things. I gotta run an audio check. I wrapped it up last night. Sorry it's blurry, but camera stuff. Yeah, just prepping everything, hanging a sign up on the side of our building, stuff like that. So we're getting ready. It's coming. No one's stopping it. Alright guys, so we are about 20 minutes from showtime. We're actually ready to go. This is the earliest we've ever been ready to go, probably because we didn't have anything to do pre-show. But it's pretty dark inside, so there's nothing to show you inside. But I can show you this. This is our prom room. We've got our disco ball, just like any 1980s prom. We've got, I don't know if you can see this, but it's Hills Hollow Prom 1985. Pretty sweet, huh? And we've got our host over here, Vincent.
How you doing, guys? It's Vincent Wells. Come on out to the prom in 1985. Woo!
So yeah, if you want, go check out our promo. Here, how's this? Spooky light. Go check out our promo on Haunted Hills Hospital YouTube. It should be the last one we uploaded, but you should be able to check it out. Yeah, anyway. This is how we get down to the haunted house. We got steak tacos, fucking tailgating outside, right by the fire burn barrel. First you build, then you eat. Thanks a lot, Uncle Rick. All right, guys, here we go. Our people are coming. Here we go, guys. People are coming. I walk this lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Even when it snows, but it's only me and I walk alone. Up to the haunted house tonight, guys. I don't know if anyone's coming to help me or what. It's snowing outside. I'm gonna be working on sculpting today. We've got less than a month. We've got a month from yesterday to get St. Patrick's Day stuff ready to go. So I got a lot of monster masks that I have to get done. And then Transworld's 1 week after the close of St. Patrick's Day. So a lot of work to do in a month, guys. But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna work. We're gonna work and work and work. So here we go. All right, so update on Transworld booth, just showing you guys where we're at. I've got all of our undershirts up here, all the way to here. These are all done. We've got our t-shirts, our thermals, our tank tops, a couple of button-ups. I've got a lot more button-ups in there that I'll be hanging up once they're all done. A lot of them need to be hit with a tea stain, ripped up, sprayed, hit with blood, all that stuff. All these t-shirts, so for our t-shirts, I'm going to do a third of them, I'm going to leave how they are. A third of them I'm going to hit with like oil stains, and then a third of them I'm going to hit with blood. So we've got kind of selection of whatever you want. Our thermals, I'm going to hit all of them with oil and blood. Our tank tops, I'm going to do the same thing, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. So they can have whatever kind they want. We've got our tailcoats, which I want to have these done by the end of the week. Today is Sunday, so I have till Saturday to get these done. I'm going to try to kind of break up each day into Here's what I have left. So luckily the jumpsuits are done. Thank God. I have to do... Today I'm going to be trying to sculpt the Wendigo mask. So we can get that done for Christmas or for St. Patrick's Day. I have to sculpt a witch. I've got the last Krampus sculpt I did I'm going to use for our leprechauns for St. Patrick's Day, so we don't have to sculpt that. I had to do a werewolf, which I'm going to sculpt one, but I can also use the old Krampus mask as like a wolfman kind of a character. So we have that. And I have to sculpt something for our banshees, unless we can come up with a makeup look for them. And then that might be it for the characters for St. Patrick's Day. But today I'm going to sculpt that. Then by the end of the week I have to get the tailcoats done so that we can move on to knocking out our t-shirts, which shouldn't take long. We could probably knock them all out in like a day. And then just move on to everything else that is in this room. All these costumes need to be done in the next month. So we're going to be fucking booking, hanging shit up, knocking shit out, just working through everything in here. Hopefully I can just have crews here and we just get stuff running and working and knocking it out. So anyway, I'm going to start sculpting this mask so we can have that done. Hopefully it looks very cool. I tried to sculpt one of these probably 3 or 4 years ago, but this was before I had a lot of experience sculpting and before I started to really learn how to sculpt. I'm much more kind of confident in my ability now, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright, so a complete day later, I've been sculpting this for, it's got to be like 12 hours now. So here is the completed sculpt. Let's see, side view. Did a lot of stuff that I've never really done on a mask before on this one. So I've never really created a mask where I have bone texture or any of like our muscle kind of texture. I've never really created a mask that has this much kind of features that's not human, so it was a very interesting process. But I'll get this guy molded up tomorrow. Stefan's on his way. He'll check it out, see what he thinks too. I always like to have his opinion on stuff, but tell me what you think. Is this a sweet mask or what? I like it a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna start ripping up some tailcoats so we can get some of these done. Jacob was here earlier. He did one. We got a lot left, so I'm going to start working those, start ripping them up so we can start spraying them up. So here we go. Alright, so here is all the coats I got done today. I think I did about 15, maybe closer to 20. All within a few hours. So the tailcoats are moving pretty quickly. I got my sculpt done that I already showed you guys, and then Stefan started working on a sculpt. No. It's a secret. It's his first sculpt ever that he's actually worked on. So we're going to keep it a secret. You guys can see it later once it's closer to done. Exciting, right?
I'll be available at...
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So, today, we're up at the haunt. Eric's here right now. He's helping me. We're working on some stuff. Let me update you real quick on what's going on with the dealio. So, we have got... Our tailcoats are done. All of these that are hanging up on here are all ripped up and ready to paint. So I'm going to work on that today. You'll notice we have some still hanging up on the rack. These ones, so this one's done. But these ones, this small amount of these, I'm going to leave not ripped up. So if the customer wants one that's not all ripped up and shit, they can have that. I'm going to paint those still. But this way they can have whatever they want. I have all these ones. Most of them are ripped up. Those ones, I think it's about 10 of them, are not. So that's how that's going to stay. I have got the Krampus mask, or no, Wendigo mask, molded and poured. I poured this up last night. Still got a few spots that are kind of wet. So we're letting that dry. I'm going to throw a fan on this, hopefully get it dry a bit more. You can see like right here it's still kind of wet, right here on the cheek, a little bit right here. surprisingly down in there. It might be still wet, but I'm going to throw a fan on that and get it heating so it can dry quicker. We've got all these nurses' costumes here that we ordered, as well as hats over there on the table, right there in that little white bag. There we go. Eric is working on hitting those with the tea stain, and I have Alyssa on her way. She's going to be helping me organize all of this and take inventory of all of it so we could start to knock it out kind of systematically, and then anything that's in there that's already done that I won't hit with anything, we'll just hang it up and it'll be ready to go to the trade show. So we're going to kind of know today what all we have to do. I already know there's a fucking lot, so we're going to get all that stuff done today. Stefan's supposed to come. I'm sure he'll work on his sculpt a little more, secret sculpt. Within the next 2 days, I will start working on our witch sculpt. It's going to be kind of a cool mask. We'll have it available at the trade show. You'll get to check it out. But I'm going to start working now on these jumpsuits. Or on these fucking jumpsuits are haunting me. I'm going to get started working on the tailcoats. Spray painting them up, getting them done. Here we go.
A chill runs up your spine, crawls into your brain. A freezing touch of fear is driving me insane. Although you try to fight, drag from the silence where you hide till you sleep. A chill runs up your spine.